I thought I'd make a quick video on what surgery was like for anybody who has kidney cancer and might have a nephrectomy or wants to know what to expect. I didn't really know what to expect before my surgery, which made me anxious, so I thought I'd share to help other people. Quick disclaimer, I had a liver resection along with my nephrectomy, which is removal of your kidney, so mine was a little bit more invasive, but it's very similar. How long does it take? Procedures can vary widely depending on what procedure you're having done, if you're having a partial or a full nephrectomy, if you're open or laparoscopic, which means basically a large incision or little small ones. My personal surgery was about 6 hours. My surgery was open, which basically means they cut you open in order to do the procedure. They also have laparoscopic surgeries where your incisions will be smaller, but this is the size of mine. It goes from kind of the center of my chest over around my side. If you have a laparoscopic surgery, it basically means they make little incisions in a couple different places, and that's how they will do your surgery instead. It's a quicker recovery. What does recovery look like? So I had my surgery done at the NCI. I also have a bleeding disorder, so I stayed a little bit longer than most people do. The NCI is very cautious. So I went directly from surgery to the ICU, where I was in the ICU for about 2 days. Don't be scared of the ICU. I was terrified of the ICU and thought that meant you're practically dying. You're fine. They're there to take care of you. First day out, you kind of just lay there. You probably won't be doing very much walking until the next day. So you just lay there, try to recover. You might come out with various tubes. I had a central line and several different IVs that they placed during surgery. I also had a urinary catheter, so I didn't have to get up to go to the restroom. And then I also had a drain placed. The drain was for my liver surgery. Second day, they got me up and walking and to take a few steps. It's important throughout your hospital stay and your whole recovery to make sure that you're walking to prevent blood clots. But always make sure you listen to the doctor's orders on that. You are typically not allowed to leave the hospital until you've had another bowel movement. So for me, I think I got back on solid foods on day 4. But if you have a smaller surgery, it'll likely be a lot sooner. I can't believe I'm showing this photo. I was in the hospital for about 8 days total. I got up and made laps as often as I could. I would try to get up every hour or two to make sure I was walking. It'll help you recover a little bit faster. But again, stick to doctor's orders. Again, I had a much bigger surgery than most people, but I left with the walker and then was walking within a few days without it. Things that are helpful for recovery. In the hospital, you'll want a really long foam cord. You can get these on Amazon. A wedge pillow from Amazon will help you with your recovery at home. It really helps you sit up and get out of bed. Take baggy clothes with you. After a few days, if you're feeling well enough, they'll let you switch into that instead of your hospital gown. You want something with big sleeves that you can fit your IVs through. I'm running out of time, so comment if you'd like a part 2 about recovery post-hospital.